Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome up to the live stream. The market is continuing to blast off. Now, granted, it is pulling back just a little bit as of the open here. But wow, what a morning with the SPY that we have witnessed. And what a week. What a past couple of weeks with this massive recovery that has taken hold. This is insane to say. I almost cannot believe that I am even saying that the SPY is moving the way that it is right now. All the way up to almost $710 this morning. It blasted right through 705 psychological resistance, bounced off of it, kind of confirming, and is now holding well above. As we go into the open, watch 705, or as the open plays out, watch 705. This is going to be a big support to hold for SPY. If that breaks down, I'm going to be a bit worried for like a $700 retest potentially coming down into play. That is insane to say right now. Forced to work, KNMSO, Wes, Manicure, G-Dog, Zach, Johnny Loved Butter, Jason, Tangy Man, Jake, Zoidberg, Blazer, how we doing? Hope everyone's enjoying this nice run up here. The long-term accounts love it. I gotta say that. They love it. It's been great to see you, Mr. Regato. I'm gonna start calling you Mr. Roboto. Tangy Man likes it. There we go. You. Wow, Tangy. We're getting some of the nuclear stocks too. Now I know why you're especially happy. Jesse said 13th day in a row to the upside incoming. Just might be. On QQQ, right? Yeah, technically QQQ did. I don't think SPY technically is, but... Wes said, are you feeling better? Yeah. Now I'm like 95% better today, Wes. Thanks for asking. I've still got like a little bit of something, but it's pretty much gone now. Loving it today. Tesla, unfortunately, is not sharing in the love with the stock market. It tried to run up in pre-market, but failed to break $400. Everybody's been watching Tesla for that breakout lately, and oh, rejection again, unfortunately. Sorry, Tesla lovers out there. Nvidia blasted through 200, though, which was great. The only problem is now it's right back under. Ooh, now Johnny has it. I've been hearing a lot of people say that lately, Johnny. I wonder if it's just that time of the year. Pew Pew said the Roth account is going brr. I love to hear that. That's great. Say that is great. Good morning, Wolf Killer. Nvidia was doing very well. Let's see the Mag 7 setup just to see how the opening look is playing out. We don't have one red Mag 7 stock today. The closest one is Meta, which is only up 0.19%. The rest are pretty decent for now. At open, like I said, Tesla had this rejection, Amazon, Microsoft. A lot of stocks had a bit of a pullback right into the open. So that made for a little negative open there, but it's not bad. Hood broke 91. Whoa, Apple just turned it right around, guys. 269 starting to break out. AAPL running up as we speak. Keep your eyes on Apple. Starting to move. How's Navitas today? Whoa, critical metals, CRML, 27% today. Wow. The airlines. Damn, some of these cruise lines like NCLH really made a comeback off of yesterday's drop. I was looking for it to move under 20. My God, talk about an opposite move. The only good thing is that we didn't break under 20, so no confirmation there, which is good. Tangy Man said OSS is hitting on $10. One Stop Systems. Let's see the daily chart. Yeah, it broke 10 a little bit. OSS. Isn't this what all those kids at school did? OSS? I wouldn't know. I never had it. No, I'm kidding. Although I will say I literally never did, but. 10:15. Yeah, 10 to 10:15. I don't know. Not the biggest mover today, actually. Beyond Meat. What's up with this one? 11%. Had a little pre-market action. What was that? BYND. I don't see any news. Tangy Man said he called OSS out at $2 and some change. I know that we've looked at it quite a bit here over the past few years. My gosh. Tangy Man, it looks like I have it marked out at 480 from you at some point. I was probably drawing that out at the end of 25. That's funny. HIMS is doing pretty well. There we go. HIMS, you're right. 10.11% again. Or 9.71%, I mean. Right at the top of the watch list, too. Now that's awesome. Hims and Hers had some good news recently. They had some good news with the, what was it, peptide updates? It's very weird. It was like the FDA panel did like a vote to potentially change like peptide classifications. Very strange. I wish I had the dang article. Let me see if I can pull it up. I do have it. Look at this. Very quick. What did that just say? Hang on. Okay, hang on. I gotta re-pull this up because that was so weird. What does it say? Public citizen is fighting, suing, and organizing against the Trump regime. Donate today to support our work. What? Oh my God. Well, either way, here's the deal. The FDA announced a public meeting of the Pharmacy Compounding Advisory Committee on July 23rd and 24th of 2026 to discuss easing restrictions on 7 peptides that 3 years ago the agency removed from a list of bulk drug substances that compounding pharmacies can use. Although these unapproved treatments are either unproven, unsafe, or both, they are favorites of Health and Human Services Secretary RFK Jr. Peptides are short acids of amino acids, usually administered by injection, that are touted for wound healing, opioid withdrawal, ulcerative colitis, insomnia, and many other uses. So that's the deal. Apparently that would help Hims out in a great way and really got the stock moving. At the same time, the market's been really hot, so I'm sure that helped Hims out as well. Peptide maxing. Tangi said, everything is so funny. Like every day I wake up and ask, okay, what stupid thing will happen today? And I'm never disappointed. It's kind of true. Joby Aviation, 4.23%, running to the upside. Joby. Joby 4.7%. What's the other one? Oh, ACHR, that's right. Archer Aviation. Not bad, around the same. Right, around the same. Robinhood is up around 5% today. We'll go to a 5-minute chart. Nice pre-market pump with everything else, I suppose. I was hoping to see some better like growth tech stocks moving today, but not the case. Coinbase is interesting. It's up 2.92% today. All right, but let's get into why the market moved up so much this morning. It was a very nice pop, and it was mainly due to Iran now saying that the Strait of Hormuz was completely open. Yup, the Strait is now open, according to sources and headlines. In line with the ceasefire in Lebanon, the passage for all commercial vessels through the Strait of Hormuz is declared completely open for the remaining period of the ceasefire. Iran's foreign minister said ships can move on the coordinated route as already announced by Iranian authorities. President Trump announced a 10-day ceasefire between Lebanon and Israel on Thursday evening, a key move that eased tensions with Iran. A lot of big updates. Every single thing that I see has this. Israel-Lebanon truce in force as Trump eyes imminent Iran deal. There could be a meeting coming as soon as this Sunday. I've heard that talks were going to happen this weekend and potentially this Sunday. Trump said Iran wants to make a deal. They're willing to do things today that they weren't willing to do 2 months ago. We have a very successful negotiation going on right now. If it happens, it will be announced fairly soon, he said. Now, will those talks fall through this weekend and will the market crash back down? That's the million-dollar question. Yes, it is coming up next week with no deal and no extension, Mason. And no extension. They could always extend it. Yeah, Mason goes, sounds like an extension is coming. Yeah, it just could be. If they don't get it done this weekend, I mean, you would think that there would be. because it sounds like the talks have actually been going fairly good. So that gives me a little bit of confidence that, you know, there could be a deal actually getting done, or if they're close, you know, I don't think that we would just want to start striking and wiping them off the map, so to say, as Trump kind of likes to say. Wow, General Motors is up quite a bit this morning, up 3% plus, and actually ripping from open. How about Ford? Same thing, General Motors and Ford really ripping it up. That's a huge pop. Whoa, it's G-Dog's birthday. Oh, on the 19th on Sunday. Oh, I see. Well, hey, happy early birthday, G-Dog. That's cool. At first, I thought it was like a couple weeks away. I was like, wait, what? No, Sunday. That makes sense. Hell yeah. Happy birthday, G-Dog.
All right, all right, all right.
Here, I have your birthday present. Are you ready?
How dare you?
It's Greta. Big Donnie pumping the car companies. I was wondering if that was going to be helping them out or not. There, Tangy Man. Gonna be the big 30. Wow, the big 3-0. That's awesome, G-Dog. Fantastic. Well, hey, have a great birthday weekend. I hope you have a great time. If not, find something to do. The big 3-0. I'll be there in a year and a half or so. That's going to be pretty messed up whenever I say that I'm 30. I think that's whenever you officially get Unc status right there. Why in the world is Nike dropping, Johnny said. Let's see. NKE falling off. They've been recovering up a little bit in the short term. What was the big news? The CEO, I think, bought like 1 million shares. Like, it came out on Tuesday. Yep, that was the big news. Besides that, just seemed to be going up with the market. Really, Nike's not a stock that's very correlated to SPY. It actually has weak correlation to the SPY, so it doesn't really follow the market much anyways. And as we look at Nike, I mean, it's been dying, so I'm not very surprised, you know, to see it rejecting. It also looks like it lines up perfectly. It's not perfect, but kind of lined up with resistance this morning, close to 47. It's not perfect, but it's doing good. Haha, G-Dog. He said, I need the more money part. I'm ready for that. 1 sec. Oh, man. Hey, that's good, G-Dog. That's good, that's good. It's better than all three, right? Tesla around $400. Watch Tessie as it gets close to 400 once again. Oh my god, you guys. 1 second, I need a drink. This is getting bad again. Out of nowhere. All right. Got the blue Gatorade this morning. Cool blue. Cool blue Gatorade. Speaking of beverages, how is Pepsi? They had earnings last week. Oh no, it was actually this week. Sorry, it was yesterday. They popped up a little bit more. Holding their ground a little bit. Not the best move. How's KO look on the charts? Getting pretty low. Celsius. CELH has been really getting hit again. Wow, back down to 35. What about MNST? Monster. Monster beverage. It pulled back, but it's trying to form this base here on the daily. If it could hold at the base, it would be nice. MSTR, check it out, Wolf Killer said. Strategy, holy. Wow. Good call, Wolf Killer. Yeah, massive pop. Johnny said MSTR is going to be the play. Yes, it is. 165, holy. Talk about momentum now today. This one is one of the best. Bitcoin's moving a bit. There we go. Bitcoin's coming back. They have a Bitcoin ATM at the gas station by my house, and I was looking at it last night, and my buddy was like, you should buy some Bitcoins. And I was like, that would be hilarious here. Like, if you did it at that. $77,400. What a jump, though. Look at Bitcoin on the daily chart. It's holding this range extremely strongly. It looked like it was going to start to sell out under there again, but we got the massive Iran reversal starting to come through. Right around that time. And the SPY is also going. Not quite the new highs yet. The new high is up around 708.80, but it's pointing up there, which is good for right now. Hang on, let me try something. Apple with the comeback too. Massive green candles. Let's see. AAPL doing well, pushing up towards 270. Steve said gas station Bitcoin is cheaper, bro. Just kidding. If only it was, right? More like it would be more expensive, you know? That's usually how the gas station is with everything. Pay $10 for a loaf of bread. How's Barrick Gold? Or Barrick Mining? Checking on the gold and silver stocks today. GDX is moving higher. GLD. There we go. There we go. GLD 448. How about SLV? Uh-oh. New big update hit that Mason just sent out in the chat. Senior Iranian official to Reuters. Navigation through Hormuz will be in coordination with Iran and with Revolutionary Guards coordination. SLV, massive jump though with gold. Love to see the metals moving again. And I mean, they're starting to move in a very strong way here. Oh, God. Like gas station sushi, G-Dog. That's gross. Oh, you grossed me out today. Don't know how you managed to do that. Can you trade on London and Asia time, the regular market, trading their platform, Johnny said. Can you trade on London and Asia time, the regular market, trading their platform? I would think so. Like, you mean like if you lived in London, could you hop on and trade US stocks? Yeah, you could. If it didn't work, I would just get a VPN to the USA or something to make it look like you were in Missouri or, you know, wherever you are. Man, Mason, I've never been to a Buc-ee's, believe it or not. I'm sad. I wish I would have went. I had an opportunity to go to a huge one. They have this one next to me, though, called They have one called Wally's in St. Louis, which is very similar. They have like brisket sandwiches, and they pretty much copied Buc-ee's. I don't know how they're not in trouble. I guess hard for that, but oh, Tangy Man says it depends on the gas station. There's a place in Pacifico with a sushi bar in the Chevron, and it's top notch. I don't know if I could do it. I guess I could, though. If they had the bar there, you could work it, but there are so many stocks like up right around 10%. And what's weird is that a lot of them are either cruise lines or airlines. Like DAL, AAL, CCL, RCL, LUV, NCLH, UAL. It's just non-stop with these airlines and cruise lines today. They are crushing it. Let's go back to strategy and Coinbase. With Bitcoin ripping as much as it is, it's hard not to look at these players in the market right now. Oh, you don't like sushi, G-Dog. Oh. Well, you're going to hate the birthday present I sent you then. You're going to hate that one. Loves does it too? Okay. MSTR popping off though. Seriously, 11.59%. That's a pretty good move. These moves are badass today with the crypto players. How's BMNR? I'll bet you that one's good. Oh yeah. 5.7%. I guess like not as good as it could be, but look at BMNR starting to come back a bit more here. This is interesting. What was that big money trade with Bitmine recently? Let me go to the commands channel and find it really quick. There it is. Why do I not have this on the chart? 21 puts expiring. Oh, it expires today. That's why. That's why. I don't know when they exited this. Let's see. La-da-dee, la-da-doo, la-da-dum. I can't believe that CL is sitting here right around $80.50. Talk about a crude oil breakdown. It pretty much broke down $10 per barrel. I'm pissed because I just paid $5 for premium last night. If I would have waited one damn day, I could have got it for 10% less. No, I'm kidding. I don't really worry about gas prices, honestly. I call it the tax you have to pay to live. Is what I call gas. Mason knew what I was doing there. That's funny. In Cali, it's like 7, Steve said. Yeah, it definitely is a lot worse. I'm in Missouri, where the prices are like some of the cheapest in the country, so I can't complain, right? If it was 7 or something, I guess I would complain a little bit, but thank God I work from home. Oh, Regato, do you live over here too? Elite said, I just spent $140 to fill up my F-250 in Maryland. $4.20 a gallon. My buddy just got a diesel truck and he paid $5 for it like 2 days ago. Elite, I saw something funny where this one person, they paid like $180 for their diesel, but then they also had to put that DEF fluid in, and they paid like another $30 for that. So it was like $220 to fill up or some crap like that. Do you put DEF in your F-250? Oh, totally, Mason. It's a big scam. It's the worst. I would buy whatever I could buy before the DEF came into play. Oh, you don't have the... Oh, yours isn't the diesel F-250. I gotcha. I should have known that they made 2. That's my fault. Chevy does that too. They have the 2500 HD with the Cummins, I think, and then they have the 2500... whatever with the gas. TSLA is not shared in the love this morning, though. I guess it did early on. It popped up a little bit, but it really failed to break $400 again. Like, what's going on? Wait, what? Yeah, they do. They put diesels in F-250s. Oh, I see what you mean. Now I read back too quick, Elite. My fault. The fact that they can limit your speed is insane. You know what's weird, Mason? Every single truck that I've ever driven in has had a speed governor on it. My Jeep truck, the Chevy trucks, Ram. You know what? Rams are the only ones that I don't think have them. But the only one that I've ever been in that, you know, exceeded the speed would have been a TRX. But that one's pretty rare. I'm sure it's not on that one. Reiterate buy on BBAI, Mini Palantir, Embedded Profits, Deep Moat Government Contracts. Appreciate the 10 spot, Tangy man. Reiterate buy on BBAI, Mini Palantir. Mini. Okay. Ha. So BBAI is like a mini Palantir. Wow, you know, it did fall a lot recently. And it's gotten to that price point where it's actually kind of enticing again, Tangy. Big Bear's a pretty big name, too. It's not like they are stuck. I was a little confused on your wording there. I was trying to figure out what BBAI Mini PLTR was. At first, I thought you named out 3 stocks. It's all right. I eventually got it. I'm a little slow. $4 resistance here. Big Bear. So that's like a mini Palantir with, you know, embedded into government contracts. I like the price point on the stock. It's very low. If you were going to average in, it's not a bad name to look at. It's just risky given its price, right? If it comes down to test the recent low, it'll be down 50% plus like nothing. Love it, Tangi. Hey, I appreciate it either way, Tangi. If you send that, you can say whatever you want. I'm just playing. You said I would double down again. When were you buying it, Tangi? Do you have it yet? Jake said, I drove for UPS. Their speed limiter was a bolt under the gas pedal that was easily removed. That's funny. What's up, Tom and everyone? Good morning and happy Friday, KO. Welcome in. Let's go. Very happy Friday today with the way the price has been going. My God, SPY just hit the all-time high here. Again, 3 minutes ago, a new all-time high was just pushed to. Getting it done again. Demir said, morning, guys. Happy weekend. K-bye. I love you, Tom. XO. Love you too, Demir. Have a great weekend. Get out on that e-bike for me. I want to see like a good video of you like cruising on your e-bike. Like a POV. Dress up like a military guy again. $1,400 plus shares, plus 5, 21, January 2028, $2 strike calls, sold covered calls against most of the shares, various expiries, all nice profit margins into Expo. Love it, Tangi. 1,400 plus shares, and he's talking about Big Bear, guys, BBAI. Those 2 strike calls sound like they could really profit here. Spin that wheel of pork chop option money. We'll be watching Big Bear closely. If the recent low gives out at 3, I'll be a bit worried short term, but we'll get it back. Visa's doing great since the big money entry. Yeah, ticker symbol V. Starting to recover up in a strong way. Visa was bouncing off of a big zone of support. Yeah, no kidding. I like it so far. Really good. I will say it was good timing with Visa, right? Given the market pop. We'll probably see some volatility on the way up if it does continue. I had also sold BBAI cash secured puts that expire today, but I bought them back yesterday for $4 because I wanted the collateral to buy another call option. Hey, there we go. You sold BBAI cash secured puts that expire today. Wow. Not bad. Hey. Autumn had a lot of great comments in the SM chat. Let's go. Let's go, Autumn. I love to hear that. She was looking at Figma really hard in the past, and it's been doing nothing but dropping off. But, you know, around this range is where I would look to scoop it up a little bit. It's been an interesting play. Back on February 2nd, there was a big money trade for Figma 25 strike calls, January 21st of 2028. Of course, it's been falling, but it's starting to form a bit of a base here. We'll see if it holds up or not. Looking great, though. I'm glad to hear those kind words. Tesla, $400 rejection, has failed to move since then. Nvidia recently tested the recent high here. Popped up this morning in pre-market, just tested that pre-market high and immediately rejected. SPY is slowing up around the high of the day too. We'll see if it can get that push up to 710 or not. It's not far off at all. The timing felt right. Tangi made 66 on the cash secure puts over a few weeks. It's definitely been going well on that side. Yeah, I was looking at SLV itself earlier, Tangy. SLV is nuts. Looking at a lot of these different miners, whether it's gold or silver or anything. Wow, GDX 3.95%. Tangy, name me off a few of the silver miners that you like to look at. He says they're up bigly. Sorry, Steve. He says, what do you think about holding the big money play now through earnings? Is that for Big Bear? Sorry, I've been going through so many stocks, Steve. That's my fault. Pass? You said AG? Ah, this is the one that I was really looking for. AG, First Majestic Silver Corp. This is the one that I always end up finding. I'm going to add these to the watch list because I don't think I have them. AG and AEM are the main two that I always look at. A PAAS. That's what it was. I was trying to figure it out. Pan American Silver. Tangy Man's been buying silver miners daily for about 2 weeks now. Zero regrets. Yeah, no regrets now for sure. On fire. Talk about critical metals though from earlier. My gosh, it's up to 41% now. 41% on the day. Critical Metals Corp. Look at the daily. Talk about a comeback and support hold at 685. That is beautiful. SMR, Tangy. 12%er again. USAR, 12% as well. It's funny, I made so much trading SMR then my remaining position is like house money of the house money. So I don't even pay attention to it other than buying a little here and there. That's hilarious. It's really died off recently, but it did so well over those 2 years. Oh my gosh. Lots of good profits being taken there. I screamed buy it when it was in the 3s. He's mentioning SMR all the way down there. Whenever I learned what SMR was, Tangi, that one really excited me. I feel like for the future, that's gonna be a huge deal, those small modular reactors. CCL 9.25% today. Starting to hit resistance though and come down just ever so slightly. RCL Royal Caribbean, same thing. Hit resistance. Pulling back just a little bit here. 295 came up. What's your outlook on Tesla for the day? I've been wanting Tesla to break $400 so badly, but we're having a lot of problems really getting through there. Man, Tessie, that is huge there. $400. My outlook for the day with Tesla. My outlook is that Tesla will eventually break 400 and will go for a run. That's my outlook today. Now, if we start to see Tesla turn over and it breaks back below this low here, 391.60, it's going to be, the play is going to be done. in my eyes. I don't think that we'll be breaking out at that point. There's always a possibility, you know, it doesn't take too long, but definitely not what I'll be looking for. Mohammed said, sorry I'm late. What's your outlook on Meta? Meta platform, 688 resistance. Looking good, looking good. 680. Solid as well. I really like this 677.50 to 680 support here on Meta. That was a good bounce and a good breakout of that zone this morning. Whenever I'm looking at Meta for the day, it had a great move early on. It's just slowing down a bit. So I'm not necessarily going to look for it to crash and burn, but instead what I'm looking for with Meta is just a little bit of consolidation and then a possible push again back to the high of day, if not even breaking through it, is what I'm really looking for. Meta needs to get it done. No problem. No problem at all, Mohammed. Zachary said SPY is past 710. Holy shit, it is. Oh my god, I missed it. SPY just touched 710, guys. What is happening? This is a wild, wild market. I gotta see on Stock Labs here what's happening. Any news? Or is it just a continuation? The UN's shipping agency is currently verifying the announcement over the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz in terms of its compliance with freedom of navigation. Trump said, again, this deal is not tied in any way to Lebanon, but we will make Lebanon great again. What? Hezbollah said the Lebanese government has taken the country into an extremely dangerous phase by accepting direct talks with Israel. Trump said Iran is moving... Wow. 13 minutes ago, Trump is removing all mines with help from the U.S. in the Strait of Hormuz. All sea mines are getting removed. That's pretty big. I don't know exactly how these sea mines work. I feel like it would be pretty hard to remove some of those. I don't know. I could be wrong, but... U.S. and Iran are negotiating to end this conflict with releasing $20 billion in funds of Iran, so Iran gives up its uranium stockpile. They're talking about really doing a cash for uranium type of deal here where, you know, we give Iran cash and they don't do the uranium anymore. Or they give us their stockpiles or whatever it is. That might get the conflict going. Tesla just got through 400, guys. It just touched it and broke through for a second. Look at that jump. The S&P's advance curve is very bad for anyone not in the market. SPY is cheap when compared with US and global inflation, Tangy Man said. I don't know about that. Ah, you mentioned the dollar before that. That's a big sell wall, Mohammed said. Wow. Let's look at it on Bookmap, because it is a big sell wall. It actually gave out with that push through there. I'm not happy there. They used to, whenever you would do this, it would pop up with the volume in a box, but it doesn't do that anymore. LTBR is another interesting nuclear play. Definitely 2028 material. Light bearer. LTBR. Light bridge. The light bearer. That sounds like a weird something from a game. LTBR though. 8.85% Light Bridge Corp. Look at this nice dip it's been on. He said it's another space. Oh no, another nuclear play. 2028 material. Okay. That's pretty big. I'll keep watching it, Tangy. I've never heard of that one, but I'm going to be looking into it for sure now. Tessie up to 402. Anybody holding Tesla right now? Wow, Trump posted that Trump said that Iran has agreed to never close the Strait of Hormuz again. This is getting insane. Just good news after good news. SPY's blasting through 710, pushing through like it's nobody's business. KNMSO said, I'm out for the weekend. I was only here for the emotional support today. Have a wonderful weekend, Tom. Thank you so much. Y'all don't even know. Hey, let's go. Have a great weekend, KNMSO. Love to hear that. Yeah, I hope you have a great one. Here for the emotional support today. Okay. I hope to see you next week, KNMSO. Get out there and get some good rest this weekend. I'm sure Monday is going to be pretty wild. Once again. U.S. oil, USO, Bree said minus 15%. USO itself down 11.95% right now. Looking at crude oil, down 13%. Crude oil futures all the way down under $80 a barrel. Now sitting at 79 per barrel. $80 a barrel is nice to say. It's a lot better than $150. That was a nice jump under 80. USO is trading down towards 110. Let's look at the daily chart. You can just see like the craziness of this sell-off, how it's starting to accelerate. $650 on QQQ today, G-Dog said. QQQ, let's see, $650. Wow, that's a big one. It's coming up. It's almost there. It might as well get there. It's only 1 point away. It's essentially there. Oh my god. SPY is at 7-Eleven and Mason made me laugh. Here's our 7-Eleven stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Mason. You're killing me out here today. I have a 7-Eleven right by the a business I own, and the 7-Eleven is hilarious, man. This one is the one that's right by me. I'm telling you, it's always a hoot. The guys in there know me, and we have some fun. it's hilarious. New call positions on SPY and QQQ. B-Gree said. SPY and QQQ. Let's see. New call positions. I guess why not, right? It's continuing to go. USO moving down to 110. $107.50, big support there. Coming up on USO, I would expect it to get there, given where it got to here recently. Gonna be a big support down there. 107.50 or so. 110 is pretty big too, but I kind of like 107.50 better. I like it better on the chart anyways. There's Tesla. Look at how Tesla broke through 400 and then tested it. That retest was pretty critical right here. Definitely a good bullish sign to see. Elite says the "this can't go much higher" mindset must be absolutely killing people right now. Elite says, "I'm so happy I cut all the puts last week." Nice, yeah, good turnaround. Now, I'm very surprised that this has went up as quickly and as fast without any slowdown or incident at all. Now, that's the one thing that's been really mind-blowing to me. I'm not surprised that the market's up at all. I'm just surprised in the quickness that it's up. But you're right. Here's what I always like to say. It's definitely overbought, but that doesn't mean it can't keep going. That's been like my famous phrase the past few days. We're definitely overbought, but it doesn't mean we can't keep going either. While there hasn't been a ton of, like, let's say, call holding overnight, the long-term accounts, though, crushing it from this stuff. Like, my gosh, like, you know, just gonna throw a couple numbers out there, but, like, from that recent low to where we're at now, I mean, you know, seeing, like, 6-figure gains in, like, you know, these long-term accounts and stuff like that is definitely pretty nice. Visa 319 LFG, Elite said. Leon Phil Group. I've never looked at this. There's an actual stock called LFG. Why did I type that in? What was I thinking? It was a weird market, though. Visa, yeah, very nice. Big money trade working out really well so far. Good to see. Financials did pretty well. They were mixed earlier on in the week, but they're starting to point higher. Like JP Morgan wants to break this range. Bank of America, similar stuff. Where's MSTR resistance at right now? Increased Living is asked. MSTR resistance. There is no resistance. It's going to go up forever. The market's too hot. Wow. What's kind of funny is that, holy shit, MSTR had a gap down on January, going from January 16th to January 20th of this year. During that time, that was like a massive gap down. Wow. Well, it just filled that gap. And essentially, resistance is sitting at 173 up to like 174. That's where I'm seeing it. That's what lines up well on the chart. 173 to 174. It actually just filled the gap down. But you can tell it has a long way to go. So don't think that these resistances like have to hold today or anything. Because definitely not the case. But this is a big one that it's getting close to. 173 to 174. The music.
Pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
I had to, guys. It was too good of a day for it. Mason turned me on to this song a little while ago. Now I've always kept it in my playlist, Mason, ever since that day. Is Tesla pumping it up past 400? Yeah, it is. Still holding its ground.
Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, 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 up,
Uh-oh. Mason, what was that you just posted?
don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know?
Tesla doesn't care, at least. Or Microsoft. Look at Microsoft. $430 incoming on the top right chart. Microsoft and Tesla, Meta, starting to break out a bit as well. Yeah, so Mason just posted up some new headlines, guys. Now this headline could be changing things a little bit here. The U.S. warns of China-Iran military cooperation. U.S. intelligence says China may be considering providing Iran with advanced radar, air defense systems, and satellite support amid the recent U.S.-Israeli conflict with Iran. Officials say this could strengthen Iran's ability to detect and counter strikes, though no confirmed transfer has been made. Reports also indicate possible Russian intelligence sharing with Iran, raising concerns of broader alignment among U.S. adversaries. Beijing denies supplying weapons or escalating the conflict, while U.S. officials say any such moves would risk further destabilizing the region and intensifying tensions between major powers. Uh-oh. Mason, why do you have to post that? No, I'm just kidding. I saw earlier this morning you had to say, don't shoot the messenger. I know. That's been the toughest part about this conflict, especially on YouTube, you know? Gosh, we need to flash don't shoot the messenger up on the YouTube video every 10 seconds. Here we go, World War III, Zachary says. The SPY might finally slow up a bit here. I'm not saying it's going to yet, but it might. It seems like it's shifting a little bit, and there is a little headline change coming through. Oh man, 60 seconds ago. Now I got the new one, Mason. Oh man. Wait till I show you guys this one. All right, here's the new headline, guys. Iran-linked report. Tehran could reclose the Strait of Hormuz if the U.S. naval blockade continues. Iran may close the Strait of Hormuz again if the naval blockade is not lifted, according to IRGC-affiliated Fars News, cited by Iran International. The report says Tehran views the continuation of the U.S. blockade as a violation of the ceasefire. A source cited in the report says Iran had initially agreed under a Pakistan-mediated ceasefire plan to allow a number of vessels to transport Hormuz each day. That arrangement was reportedly suspended after the ceasefire was not implemented in Lebanon and was not extended to Hezbollah and Israel. Iran now reopened the strait following the Lebanon ceasefire, but only under strict conditions. The stated conditions are that ships must be commercial, military vessels are prohibited, cargo must not be linked to hostile countries, and transit must use Iran-designated routes, coordinated with Iranian forces. And like Mason just said, we literally just had a report that Trump said that Iran would never close the Strait of Hormuz again. So they said. So Very strange. I mean, every piece of news and headline right here is back and forth. Very hard to see here. Let's go see Truth Social. That's where a lot of these are coming from. But SPY's not necessarily falling, so maybe this is just stupid headlines here. Here's Trump posting on Truth. A great and brilliant day for the world. Iran has agreed never to close again. Thank you, Pakistan. Removing the sea mines. I mean, yeah, everything's been looking good. We'll see. If SPY starts falling under 710, maybe these headlines are starting to cause some volatility. It's a strange report, though. Oh yeah, now Walter Bloomberg posted it too. Yup, now they just posted it too. Lots of craziness right now. Perfect song for the SPY fake out. Yeah, right. They can go out in bass boats because that's all they have left, Jake said. Honestly, I wish I knew what the truth was, Jake. You would think that they would have some boats left of some kind, right? I mean, I know Trump said that they didn't, but I don't know. Sorry, guys, 1 second. I'm going to go grab a quick drink of water. And fix my situation real quick. I'll be right back. 1 second. SPY's going nuts, though. I'm going to throw on the Mag 7 while we go. 1 second. All right, I am back. Sorry about that. Pump up the jam. Got to add to the queue. It'll help the SPY out, Elite said. How is QQQ looking right now? Yeah, pretty much the same. I thought maybe it would keep going or something, but pretty close. Brent oil trendline from 17 and 26. February lows is now support. Yeah, this weekend's going to be really interesting, Mason. They're going to be talking potentially and meeting Sunday. That'll be a huge day. Too late for fly. Nair said, LOL, I didn't get in this week, sadly. FLY, I know. Yesterday was the real day for fly if you were going to enter, probably. The rest of this week was just flat, and honestly, fly did nothing for like 3 trading days, but come Thursday, things really turned around yesterday, and even this morning, nice action at open again. It's wild to say. Cly said 713. You think SPY's going to hit 713? That would be big. I wouldn't be surprised if SPY tried to carry this momentum more. Wouldn't be surprised one bit. What a wild time to be a trader. Jesse, finally Intel reached 70 after bouncing a couple times. Let's see, INTC. Nice, another good day. Intel's been almost outperforming the market. Well, I know it has been. From the recent low to the high, Intel's up 71%. Holy shit, since the end of March. Since March 31st. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 trading days. It's went up 71%. Can't even believe I'm saying that. All right, do you know what I think we need to do, guys? Let's go look at the S&P. I want to see something here. Okay. So, I mean, this is kind of weird, but like, I'll tell you what. Next year, in 2027, if Trump causes some type of like February/March disaster, the second that we get to the beginning of April, it is go time. It's kind of strange how like it almost played out like to the damn day. The low was like, okay, technically the low was 7 days off from last year, right? The low was only 7 days off from the low of last year. That's crazy. I don't know what it is about February, March, and April, but Trump really likes to make everybody pissed off around then. Let's actually go look at the other crashes that occurred with Trump. Right here, this one obviously doesn't line up at all, so that kind of throws the theory out the window. The original China stuff kind of lines up. Yeah, again, look at that. Like the bottom, the second bottom anyways, came in right at the beginning of April again. Right at the beginning of April. Obviously, though, you know, like I said, this one kind of makes our theory go out the window. But it seems like Trump really likes these, like these pullbacks at the beginning of the year for a rest of the year rally, so to say. Mason said the IRS just took my money today. Sad day. Oh. Poor Mason. Carl Warner got stuck holding GoPro GPRO 1000, average of 1.60. Sold some calls, made a little, but wondering if you have any thoughts on its recent price action. Yeah, it looks awesome. GPRO looks to be coming up in a great way. I honestly would have thought that GoPro would have been moving a lot better than it's been moving lately. It's been really dying off and, you know, worrying me a lot, honestly. It's not good to see GoPro moving like this. Definitely not. As I'm looking at GoPro, though, that is a great jump. 12% here today. I love the short-term price action back up with the market. I could see it attempting to get up to $1.90 to $2 here pretty easily. No problem there. What was up with that? There was a September big money trade with that one. That one did not go very well. Actually, you know what? It actually did do really well. It just, obviously, if you bag held all the way to now, it didn't, but it had that first initial pop. MGTN. CBOE Magnificent 10. Haha. Well, resistance is at 470 to 470.50. That's right where the high is. Support is going to be at 457. 452 to 452.50. $448. 434 to 436 and 425. It's really though it's an index. You know, the CBOE Magnificent 10 index. I don't think you need to necessarily, like, let's say, look at support or resistance too much on this one. It's a wild move though. Yeah, no problem, Regato. It is crazy. I'd actually never heard of it till you just said it. You actually had me interested to the point where I'm probably gonna look it up later. Elite says, I owed $3K on a $40K yearly gain. I don't know how I didn't get taxed more, to be honest, but I'll take it. You might have had carryover losses or something, Elite. That's great, though. Hopefully you didn't make a mistake. Do we think the market will dip hard next week? Man, hot sauce, nobody knows that. Nobody knows that. It all depends how those talks go this weekend. It's really, I guess, just an opinion on what you think about the talks. If those talks go well, I think stocks are going to be okay. I have a bit of a worry. You know, the market's overextended. It's overbought. It is. It doesn't mean it can't keep going, but it is overextended and overbought. Eventually, this rally is going to end. It's just how it's going to be. It doesn't mean it's going to end forever. We might just have like 3 down days, but just checking on something real fast, guys. I think we have a repeat of last weekend, Mason says. Terrible. Let's look at what happened last weekend into this week. We actually had a gap down into this week. So you're kind of looking for that. Terrible talks, futures gap down, but then we eventually rip up. That would be pretty interesting. The stakes are definitely going to be high, though, because of how much the market's been moving. If the talks do end up going south, that would be a big hit for the market. Would be a big hit. Maybe it's the opposite. Futures gap up and then we sink. Play the song Diamonds Don't Last Forever, CEO Mixel says. All right. Sorry, guys, doing a couple things in the background, helping somebody out really fast. What a morning. Well, we are probably going to call it there. We're about 2 hours into market open. SPY's been great. I don't think it's going to get much better than that for an opening move today. Today was one of the coolest days that we've had in a while. Let's go. I just knocked all my waters off. Let's go. Let's have a great weekend. Seriously. It is a wild time out there in the stock market. I want to see some insane moves coming next week. Post up in the profits channel. If you guys are doing good in the short term, you might just win member of the day for Sunday night's video. And if you're also doing well, consider joining the trading floor, right? Come get some extra education. Let's go. Join up using the link I'm sending in the chat. We have a lot of cool updates in the works. You know, if you've been doing great lately, join up for a month. See how it is. Maybe you'll love it. And if you don't like it, you'll sure as hell learn something. I'll tell you that. If you don't, then you're being lazy. But seriously, let's go. Let's have a great one. If you guys need anything, let me know in the Discord, okay? Feel free to tag me in discussion, tag me in the SM chat, or DM me. Or send an email to tom@stockedup.university, and I will give it a look. Other than that, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Keep swimming. Tesla, new all-time high, new recent highs hit again. New high of the day. 410 coming up. Looking at Mag 7, SPY is still consolidating. It's now using 710 as support. That's a good sign. Google bouncing up 0.64% too. We have Amazon, Meta, Apple, Nvidia, Microsoft, Google, Tesla, all running. Meta's the only one that's weak right now. All right, guys. It's hard to leave today because the market's so hot. See ya.